Hey Keith, so what's going on in the world right now with the Ukraine war with Russia? Is that even biblical, or can we see signs? Can we see that war in the Bible?
Well, it's not a specific war that's separate from the other wars. I believe it's leading to what we're going to see in Ezekiel chapter 38 and 39, which is what people refer to as the Gog of Magog conflict. And that's when the nations around Israel come into Israel seeking to overthrow it and take it away from the people who are living there. Most of them are claimed to be Jews or Hebrews, and they may or may not be part of the tribes of Judah. But the Bible tells us in the end times, before Jesus comes back, there's going to be a conflict, and it's going to involve Iran and the Soviet Union and Syria and probably Turkey and Germany. And those nations are going to come against Israel in order to destroy it. And so this is consolidation. Right now, the world is taking sides, and the United States is losing. Everybody's taking sides against America. The Russians, in fact, there was an article in the news yesterday, India is sided with Russia. So now we have Russia, China, and India. That is literally a third of the people in the entire world and three of the largest economies in the world, all getting off of the dollar as part of this conflict in the Ukraine. So it is definitely pushing towards what we see in the Bible as far as end time prophecy. Naftali Bennett, who is the Prime Minister of Israel, has been jet setting around the globe. He met with Zelensky, the Ukrainian president. He met with the United Arab Emirates. He met with Saudi Arabia. He's met with Russia and Germany, all just in the last week. And the Bible says there's going to be a covenant. The Antichrist signs a covenant with many, and because of that covenant, Israel thinks they're going to have peace. And the Bible says that it's short-lived, and it will be ending with a destruction and some war. And those are all happening right now, even as we speak. So we need to stay focused on what those events look like, because the Bible clearly tells us Israel's going to be attacked. God is going to deliver them. And because of that deliverance, the people of Israel will begin to build their temple, because they will be thinking that they're living in a time of peace and safety. I had somebody send me a video this week of a Jewish guy who was celebrating in the United Arab Emirates because he's allowed to go there now as a Hebrew, where before he was banned. And that's what he was saying. He was dancing around in the courtyard of a mosque saying, peace and safety, it has finally come. And that's what the Bible says the people say before destruction comes their way. So we need to be praying for the people in that area that are serving God, that they are listening to God so that he can get them out of harm's way. We need to pray for the innocent people who are being used as pawns in the Ukraine situation. That situation was completely the United States' fault, and Russia warned America for many, many years to stay out of that and stop smacking the hornet's nest. And the government people here in America couldn't say no, because they're making millions of dollars and they're laundering money in the Ukraine.